Alrighty, howdy ho folks. Multiversal Medium here with another episode of Poison Control. Last episode, well, we died. We died a horrible death. And it wasn't like in-game. We died a horrible death in a cutscene. So yeah, that's a thing. But luckily we're given a second chance to purge this final hell. So yeah, kinda on borrowed time possibly, but gotta get things done. Anyways, this episode should hopefully be the finale. I like the fact that they at least made sure the final stage is unique in design. Head for the depths of the hell. Okay. See what we're looking at. As you can see, we're also still getting money. From what I remember, once more, I did so of like the true ending of the game. I don't know how this is going to handle it, to be honest. But I'm pretty certain we basically just get to keep playing afterward. You know, just whatever run plus, got the good stuff, you're fully upgraded, have fun with it, man. That kind of thing. I'm pretty certain that's how this goes. So yeah, we are still getting money. Because there's still usage for money besides when it's glitching out like that, because of course. I'm curious if that's quite literally just the camera angle getting stuck in something that's floating above the map. And that's what's happening, or what? I don't know. It's upsetting. Because once more, I've gone on record. I really want to be able to fully recommend this game to a majority of people. It's not readily available, and it's got its flaws. What doesn't, but some of these flaws can be considered more than enough to be off-putting for a lot of people, I guess. Anyways, as you've probably noticed, we're using white poisonette as opposed to our regular poisonette, as we saw at the end of the last episode. And we don't have any other weapons. Well, that's partially because this isn't our body. She said it at the end of the last episode. This is the body of the girl we well, she died. It's the body of... Was she ever given a name besides White Poisonette calling her My Lady? And she was constantly called Little Lady by the other NPCs, but yeah, it's her body. And what that means basically is obviously when a Poisonette has the person, their soulmate or whatever, die, they gain the body outright. It was showcased. So White Poisonette technically has a full body. She did the opposite of what the heck happened with most other Poisonettes. She gave me one, as opposed to a plushie or whatever. So yeah. That's just the explanation for the utter lack of inventory and items and stuff. We're in a different form, basically. Part of the issue being, though, is as you can kind of tell with her gun, it leaves a bit to be desired. And that's because we're at the end of the game and this gun's basically level 1. Yeah, not upgraded whatsoever. Looks like we're getting a lot of ammo. Just trying to explore and see if there's actually anything worth grabbing anywhere. It'd be nice if we had another Deliriant slot, to be honest. That would really, really help, just in general. But just gonna have to wait and see how this goes. Get you right there. But yeah, it's... I mentioned... Okay, that's a decent frickin' Deliriant right there. That's a decent one. But I, what did I mention? I was saying something, I immediately forgot about it. Oh my gosh. Like, I even let into it, and it's just completely gone. It's like, yeah, whatever, man. Too little, too late. Ah, well, whatever. At this point, it's about the fun and finishing up this journey and all that. There we go. I think we're still allowed. Oh, goodness. Yeah, okay, yeah, we're starting to move ahead. We're gonna have to start just skipping things while trying to explore. We can't keep up with all these enemies, not with this kind of weapon setup. Yeah, and it seems like a majority of these treasure chests are actually just different Deliriant weapons we could be grabbing. I'm pretty certain that's what's happening right there. So yeah, let's just move ahead. Move further and further. I cannot remember for the life of me how this boss fight basically is. Because I'm pretty certain we get a proper boss fight. Gosh, that freaking massive night girl is really on me. I really am happy they did have enough time to make this stage unique, though. I really am. It's like I was talking about before, they obviously got rushed right at the third act or so. Pain. I know. Hey. I know. Pain, joy, lies, fun, disgust, worthlessness, love, death. It all hurts. I know already. I told you. I get it. My insides feel like a whirlpool of emotions. Like they're being clawed with each breath I take. Why are they so loud? Why does it hurt so much? Why is this happening? Isn't there anything you can do? One of Poisonette's memories, I gather. It appears to be from her time as a Klesha. A bitter nostalgia, to be sure. This hatred welling up inside me. It burns me alive. Days upon days of sheer isolation leaves one not to blame but her own self. If memory serves, this girl knows not the basis of her own feelings, correct? It is only reasonable, given the myriad delusions mixed within her. Nevertheless, to be ignorant of your own origins, and plagued by so many delusions as well. I cannot even begin to fathom how painful it must have been. Yeah, good stuff. Good third act nonsense. Glad we're touching on it. Okay, so we got a single Klesha we need to actually take out. Yeah, and it's you. Okay. There we go. Luckily, I think our accessories are still there, so we should still have some decent defense or whatever. Obviously, our level's still the same, so yeah. see what the heck we're working with in that treasure chest. Oh, so you can see in the top right. Oh, I like the fact that they... I was curious about it because I wasn't hearing it for a bit. But the fact that she has her own voice lines in the bottom left is a touch of detail that I'm amazed they had the time to. As opposed to Poisonette, because I'm pretty certain this is the only moment, the only stage we're ever going to have White Poisonette as our soulmate, basically. Obviously, this is the end of the game. Like right there. Yeah, let's keep moving towards the, Huh? Your face? You look so afraid. I can't handle seeing you like this. Is she talking about me? Everything will be okay. All of it. I'll consume every last bit of it for you. Is this, perchance, the moment you two became soulmates? Her brimming delight reminds me of... Yeah, okay, I guess you two are just jiggling. You're wiggling? Okay. How shall I put this? Of a dog who's finally found its master. I'm certain that wiggling that much is just a glitch, because they instantly stopped the second I said that. Okay. Maybe they got self-conscious, whatever. Begging your pardon, but there is something I wish to confirm. Were you and Poisonette previously acquainted? The feeling crossed my mind, but perhaps I'm merely being assumptuous? It would be absurd to assume such things, all things considered. After all, our entire reason for even being in hell was at the machinations of another, so yeah. There's a chance that we were set up to specifically be Poisonette's soulmate and all that. Here we go. Let's see what we got over here. And... okay. Yeah, there's a solid chance of that. And... I don't know, this kind of like ending just like tickles me really well. It's the kind of ending you'd see at the end of like a 90s era anime. And I mentioned in the earlier episodes, this game gives like 90s, or actually just anime vibes in general. It really does. Okay, what are we looking at? That's the target right there? Okay. At least with the high defense, we're able to tank a majority of this stuff. Keep on plowing forward, basically. But yeah, it feels like 90s anime final act stuff. I'm thinking of, gosh, was it called like Gundam G or something like that? Was that it? The Gundam anime where it's like a huge tournament on Earth, and to pilot the Gundams, they're in like a weird like VR suit inside the Gundam. And it's got a lot of great Gundam designs. It's got some of the best Gundam designs throughout the entire series, I effing swear. You don't see a freaking, like, designs based on various video game characters besides in that one as far as I'm aware. Let's see here, where are we looking? Where the heck's that? There's the enemy. Okay. Yeah. Get you out of here, man. There we go. Yeah, it feels like the ending of that anime, where it's a love story that's kind of been slowly building up the entire, like, show. All the characters are plot relevant to things that were happening. Some them being drawn into this makes sense. And like basically Protag just tried to reach out to the person they care about and all that. What? You got hurt again? Jeez, what a klutz. You should have seen that attack coming a mile away. Huh? Of course I'm worried. That's my body you're digging up. Man, what am I gonna do with you? Makes me wish I barged into a body with some hand-eye coordination. What? Are you mad? Oh, come on. Don't get all pouty over it. I lied. I'm glad my body is you. Because you see, everything's so much more fun this way. I just hope you feel the same. How positively maudlin. One can hardly stand to watch it. You shouldn't be looking deep into a girl's deepest heart and desires, yo. That's on you. Ooh. Is this just gonna summon? Oh, I was going to say, as you can tell in the top right, we're not going to get any jumps this stage, because there's usually a counter right there for that. But as you can tell in the top left, we are going to be able to make money this stage, which there is still a counter for that. Alrighty. Ever deeper into the hell. And there she is. Look. She's still a soulmate, even without your body? But why? Just what could Hakugen be after here? My, I didn't expect you might actually pursue me. And who's that with you? Ha! If it isn't the white poisonette, what a pleasant surprise. Despite the deluge of delusions drowning you, you still managed to draw a breath. You always were the superior one. Hold your tongue. You shall answer for what you did to my... Nay, unhand that girl first and foremost. This one right here. As you can see, A mire has begun to flow from her, and no sooner than her completion at that. I hadn't anticipated she would resist. What a conundrum. I know. What if we were to try mixing you with her? Huh? Yes, you, white poisonet. Cash of your delusional obedience should be just the glittent I require. You'll cooperate, I trust. I should have known better than to trade words with you. Ready yourself, baseborn beast. The time has come to take back the girl. I shall make this woman rue the day she crossed my lady. Okay. Beat the target. Okay. Excuse you, I freaking... Oh, you can actually do damage. Don't be surprised. But I specifically upgraded that freaking girl. One, you're using her without my freaking consent. Like, dude, I'm the one that put money in there. Actually, that's a weird way of looking at it. She's a person. Two, like, how the heck are you able to do, like, homing stuff with her? Like, hashtag rude, but, like, how in the absolute heck? Actually, keep doing what the heck you're doing and stand right there. I have a chance as long as you don't move. Oh no, you're moving. Oh gosh, a moving target. Here we go. Oh gosh, that's a lot of HP. I mean, we're taking through it, so it's what else. Give me a second, gotta reload, man. Here we go. And pick up another Deliriant. Or not, apparently. Ow, hashtag rude. Okay, hold up. Like, it's... I don't even blame them for these more basic boss fights. This AI has been something that's been kind of going on throughout the entire game, and the gameplay's engaging enough for me not to be upset at it. Ow, hashtag rude, man. Is what it is. Alright, let's see here. Got some HP right there, anything not. Some... Okay. Got some ammo for the other gun. Good to know. Yeah. Like, my only gripe is... we don't have our usual loadout, which, just makes this fight go on a bit too long, to be honest. But it is what it is. Like, this game's obviously not super difficult. I think I've gone down, like, what, twice throughout the entirety of the game. But it's not like you couldn't push past any moment of difficulty if you didn't just level up a bit or whatever, basically. There's never a point in this game where it's like, oh gosh, how the heck were they expecting the players to do this? And, I don't know, I know the gameplay as a whole seems simple. It's shoot, enemy AI is pretty bad, and this, like clearing things out. It's engaging enough, especially when paired with the constant rewarding of the player for doing such, as well as the rewards for going deeper and learning more about the various stories. It's engaging enough to properly handle the game as a whole. It's enjoyable. It is. Could the AI have been better? Yeah. I don't think they had the time for that. Preposterous. Now's our chance, quickly. Bring the girl this way. Urged by her voice, I extend my hand to the petite, still unmoving Poisonette, only to find that she was just barely out of reach. I hear white Poisonette yell in my head as Hakugen reassumes her offensive stance. What are you doing? Hurry and... Enough, I shall go. I watch as a petite white Poisonette rushes down my arm. From the tips of my fingers, she flings herself at full momentum towards the unconscious Poisonette. Pathetic. With our foe before her, white Poisonette slaps Poisonette's cheek with her little hand. Imbecilic Poisonette. Just how long do you plan to doze away? Okay, it's actually loading this time. This is... It's a nice foilie right there. Why'd it play twice? Why did they play the sound effect of her slapping her twice? As it went to this screen, you heard the slap sound again. Why'd that happen? Anyways, open your eyes. The one you care for most is in peril. Poisonette's eyes widen, the light returning to them in an instant. Noticing the shots fired their way, white Poisonette shields Poisonette without a second thought to spare. But as cruelty would have it, every one of Hakugen's shots pierces straight through. The two tiny bodies fall to the ground before I even have a chance to rush over. Once again, I couldn't save a soul. Suddenly, a dark shadow rises from Poisonette's body, as if in defiance of her lament. I know we're getting a lot of it on screen. This game's like part visual novel, man. Like a heat haze on a summer's day, the shadow distorts its surroundings as it streams into my body. And a moment passes for me to express my awe before Poisonette's voice rings out. You bastard! I'll never, ever forgive you. Even if you apologize 100 times, shave your head and become a monk. Wait, who's a... what? Am I... is this? You've recoiled back into your previous body. A consequence of your strong connection, were I to speculate. What an intriguing phenomena. I'm curious if we didn't raise her trust, if this would be different. I feel like I'd have to replay the entire game to test. Which, not for nothing sounds a bit unpleasant. Like, not for nothing. You've returned. It's not that I dislike this game, obviously I like it. It's just replaying it so quickly after beating it once. Like, it took years before I wanted to play this one again for the channel. So yeah, it's... maybe I'll do that someday. I'll test it out properly, possibly. I feel like there's not enough content of this game out there, so yeah, sure, why not? Maybe I'll do that for the actual finale, who knows? Is this the finale? We don't know yet. At last, I've done it. I protected her, my lady. The music went out. Fuck.
こちらはさすがに消滅したか。
She dissipates, once and for all.
嘆くことはないよ。天然の毒娘だったから仕方ないさ。
There's no need for dismay. Such an outcome is only to be expected for a natural-born poisoner.
それでもよく保った方。
She endured as well as one could hope. Shut up, you dummy dumbo.
やれやれ。まだ抵抗するのか。戯れに使う時間などもうないのに。
My goodness, still you resist? I'm afraid my patience for this game wears thin.
君たちも見たはずだよ。現世で暴れる亡者の姿を。
You've seen it as well as I. The Kleshas wreaking havoc upon the land of the living.
それって、この子が襲われた時の。
You mean, like the one that assaulted the mortal here?
そう。もはや抑えることのできない毒は溢れ、現世まで及んでいる。
Indeed, poison that can no longer be withheld will flood as far as the mortal realm.
手遅れになる前に、ここを完全浄化しなければならない。
This place must be purified in its entirety, lest we reach the point of no return.
そのために必要なのは、最高の毒娘。
Our only hope of deliverance is the supreme poisoner.
それ。
What?
そもそも、毒娘はどうやって作られると思う？
Tell me, how exactly did you presume poisonets were brought into being? Can we actually get a backing track right now? Like, just last episode, I was talking about how these dudes knew how to frickin' do sound design. And here we are. No music. Come on, you don't need much. It just needs to be something that fits the mood. Come on, you can do it. You don't need to be silent, man.
毒娘は亡者から生まれ、亡者は亡念より生まれる。
Poisonets are born from Kleshas. Kleshas are born from poisonets
そして
or
亡
delusions.
念とは、渇望、慈愛、暴虐より生まれるんだ。
And delusions are born from desire, from affection, from malice.
それぞれを集めると最高の毒娘を作れるという仕組みさ。
Amalgamating each together is the means by which a supreme poisonet can be made.
でっかい毒娘を作って、ここを一気に浄化しようとしたってこと？
So you're saying that by making one humongo poisonet, all this can be purged in an instant?
そんなの無理に決まって。
There's no way that's
無理な
possible.
ものか。現に君がいるじゃないか。
Not possible, you say? And what of your
黒
existence?
い毒娘の黒に、君。
You yourself are a product of noir, the black poisonet.
あ？
Say what?
僕はあらゆる妄念を拾い集め、黒という器を作り、育てた。
Having collected the full gamut of delusions, I cultivated a vessel in which to store them. Noir.
だけど、あれは渇望が強すぎたみたいでね。徐々にうまく二心一体できなくなって。
But Noir's desire proved too much to bear. As time passed, our unity as soulmates faltered.
最後には不純物を吐き出し、ただの化け物になり下がってしまったんだ。
In the end, she would expunge her impurities by force, reducing herself to a mere monster.
その時吐き出された不純物が、慈愛の妄念。
The impurity she expelled then was the delusion of affection,
君だよ、毒娘くん。
otherwise known as you, Miss Poisonet.
計画に頓挫した僕は考えたんだ。慈愛をベースにした毒娘ならばどうだろうって。
With my plan at an impasse, I hit upon an idea. What if I were to use a poisonet based on
な
affection?
るべく天然物に近くなるように、外部の聖者くんの力を借りてね。
In order to nurture it as organically as possible, I required to impede us, a human from the outside world.
そうして君は僕の想像通り、聖者君と共に成長した。結果は大成功というわけさ。
And so, just as I envisioned, you grew alongside this human, and the result? A rousing success.
まあ、少し力に不安は残るが。
Granted, my faith in your power is yet to be determined, but...
何が大成功よ。
What? You call this a rousing success?
ないの。一人じゃなかったんだって死んでたんだよ。
It took Noir dying to find out that she wasn't
あ
alone.
んたと私と別れてからずっと一人ぼっちだったんだよ。
She was by herself that whole time, ever since she split from you, from me, from us.
寂しい気持ちを埋めるために亡者を食べて、キモい蛇まで食べたのに。
She ate Kleshas, and even that disgusting Naga, also she could forget how lonely
キモいヘビ。
Disgusting Naga?
へえ。そうか。黒はあの不純物を取り込めたのか。
Really now? So Noir took that impurity back in? What a breakthrough.
不純物はもう一つあったんだ。
There was one other impurity I neglected to mention.
そう。唯一にして最強の不純物。暴虐の妄念。
Yes, the most powerful of them all. The delusion of
異
malice.
界な大蛇になり果て困惑していたんだが、それさえ混ざったのなら。
Its serpentine transformation was an enigma even to me. But now that the two have fused,
もはや君は必要ない。
my use for you is null. Where'd you get her from? In a single deliberate motion, Hakugen raises her hand to the heavens. Where did you get her from? With a scintillating flash of white light, the body of what once was Black Poisonette appears. The spellbound expression, the woman strokes the lifeless husk, muttering to herself.
絶望の黒に暴虐の大蛇。これに僕の慈愛を注げば。
With Noir's desire and the Naga's malice, urging my own benevolent affection will suffice.
これでようやく。
Finally, at long last. The instant Hakugen embraces the husk of Black Poisonette, a dark flash of light disperses.
なんかヤバそう。逃げよう。
I've got a bad feeling about this. Let's get out of here. I nod and turn my back against the encroaching darkness. At that moment, I could hear an unmistakable voice ring forth.
いただきます。
Don't mind if I do. Well then. Fun. Fun. We got a sticker. So we're one sticker away. Alrighty. Well,
うまく使ってあげてね。
let's see here. What are we looking at? She's capped. She's capped. Gosh dang. She's capped. So it's starting to come to me a bit more, so on and so forth. I don't think if we had the item, we would have been able to save Black Poisonette back over here. Because obvious plot nonsense just happened, as we saw. I think we might have been able to save Blanc this episode, though, if we did that. And that would have equated to... well... basically... gosh dang,
して迷ってるの？リクエストしていい？
having her as a part of our loadout. Okay, so... okay, that makes sense. That's weird. That's... So as we just saw in the save... Yeah, save. It only counts that we finished the 24th one, even though we finished the 25th. 24th was, Blanc. As we can see over here, 25th was actually Poisonette. Poisonette. Whoa, wait. That's not supposed to happen. That's not supposed to happen. I love you, game, but I'm gonna point out your flaws. That's not supposed to happen. Poisonette, with Blanc as your soulmate. Yes, you're not supposed to be there, girl. Stop. Facing this hell is your only hope of saving Poisonette from Hakugen's clutches. Yeah, so, okay. I find it weird. So, after finishing stage 24, we were immediately kicked into doing this. I didn't get a choice. That's why I had to end the episode at that point. And it made sense thematically. That's weird, man. That's freaking weird. What you showing up for, girl? That's a glitch. But yeah, I'm pretty certain we can save her with the bottle or whatever. Once more, we'll probably go back there. I will try to do it. I swear it's at... That's really weird. That's really weird. I swear it's doing Poisonette's lines, but just with the, like, title and the face of White Poisonette. That is some weird stuff right there, man. That's kind of icky. Yeah, it was even like the same voice. That's... Oh gosh, that is so buggy. I think we have enough money to get the Yomi bottle, but we'll do the ending as we do it right now. And go from there. Just go from there. Worst case scenario, I have saves before the big crux moments, and we'll go from there. So, Hakugen's final act of salvation, an expanding amalgamation of Belle's hells, having joined as soulmates with Black Poisonette, Hakugen's salvation has begun. Begin the mission? Yeah. Let's see what we're working with. Like, honestly, like I said multiple episodes ago, I couldn't remember exactly all the plot bits. I could remember some key bits, and I think that's a good enough time to replay things. Because, yeah, playing through the game, I thought we probably could have saved Black Poisonette at that point. I would not be surprised if we couldn't. I probably, like, if I had that bottle during the gameplay, I would have been like, oh, come on, why can't we do that? That's obviously what it's for. Why can't I just do that right now? Okay, that's different. I am curious how that last cutscene would have gone if we didn't build any trust with Poisonette. Honestly, I don't know if this game has even 3 endings. If there is a 3rd ending, that was probably how to do it. Not enough trust with Poisonette. I'll look it up after, or maybe even when the credits are rolling, and we'll go from there. This is a state of emergency alert. An aberrant klesha has emerged, expanding rapidly as it consumes the circles of hell. Those in the vicinity are urged to relocate to the designated evacuation site. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Midori, you idiot. What do you think you're doing? We're in danger here too. If we don't evacuate pronto... We will, right after our fan mail segment. Here we have Miss Hakugen from 6 whole centuries ago. Ah, greetings. My origins? Well now, where should I start? In life, I was revered as a saint of sorts. Though in truth, I was nothing more than a figurehead for those truly in power.
いろいろあって戦乱の最中に処刑され地獄に落ちたんだ
Skipping ahead, I was to be put to the sword in the midst of battle, thereby falling into hell.
僕の身代わりになってくれた姉と一緒にね
Along with my older sister, who stepped in to act as my decoy.
僕たちは全く似てなかったんだが姉が自ら焼き骨で真っ黒に顔を焼いてくれて
We hardly resembled each other, but she compensated by charring her face black with a scalding iron.
そうして僕と姉は地獄で再会し救済を続けたステッカーはあっという間にたまったよ
Thus did we reunite in hell. In our pursuit for salvation, we gathered the stickers in a trice. Yeah, so it's kind of being let known every soulmate is actually people who knew each other in life.
そしてそうだった末天国には姉を送った姉の願いは
And it's usually the individual who saved the other individual. After much discussion, I sent my sister to the heavenly realm. And her wish?
妹が生徒として永遠に人々を救済すること
Mold my sister into a true saint, one who will deliver the lost to salvation for all time.
そうやって僕は永遠の命を手に入れたんだ
And that, you see, is how I attained life everlasting.
いや命を永遠に失ったのかな
Or rather, how I lost it forever. Yeah, if you ain't dying, that means you never gonna be living.
まあどちらもそう変わらないさそう思うだろう
Still, it makes little difference in the end, wouldn't you say?
まあもう語り口が最高にさ
Thus wrote Hakugen. Tales told like this are the effing best. And I like how they actually bleeped out effing.
ほら放送禁止用語使うな
Hey, language, we're on the air.
とにかく気が済んだなら急いで逃げ
Anyway, if you're satisfied, we gotta make tracks for
リスナーさん聞こえてますよね
to our final dearest listeners. You can hear me, right?
そうあなたに言ってるんですよ
Yeah, that's right. I'm talking to you.
もうじゃ大きくなりすぎて動きが鈍くなってるみたい
That shit scum. What did you replace? Like, you're willing to say shit. What is in front of head that they had to bleep out? They will say shit, but usually it's shit head. What did they bleep out? Anyways, that shit scum bleep head Klesha has gotten so big she can hardly support her own damn weight.
ならなんとかなるかもです
Strike now and you just might be able to do her in.
なるわけねえだろ
Like hell they can.
リスナーお前らも早く逃げ
Hey listeners, you need to get out of...
座ってった
All I want...
すずるちゃんと DJ してたいの
All I want to do is keep hosting this show with you, Kikuri, forever. Ooh. Lesbians on my radio show? It's more likely than you think.
そうやって地獄を明るく楽しくして
All I want to do is make hell uplifting and fun, like we've always done.
あなたみたいな理由で落ちた亡者を笑ってたいの
To point at those bozo kleshas and laugh at whatever dumbass reason they fell to hell.
マジで最悪な女だな
You're like a harpy, but worse. You know that? I like how they're outright admitting, like, Kikuri's the grounded one.
なきゃどうするの
And Midori is outright actually the toxic one of these two. But if we don't bring the smiles and cheer to our listeners, who will?
大したことない大丈夫って言ってあげないと
If we're not there to tell them, what, this hell? From this nobody? Don't even sweat it.
あの子たち本当に報われないじゃない
And what are they even doing any of this for? Stickers. We're doing it for stickers.
いや、いい話みたいに言うけど、笑うのマジ最低だしな。
You're saying all of this like making fun of dead people is heartfelt and profound.
まだ聞いてるか？最後のリスナー。
You still tuned in, final listeners? We don't have a choice.
この亡者をやっつけてくれ。
Then listen up. You gotta take out that Klasha.
こう。頼む。
Hell is in your hands.
なあなあ、リスナーさん。大亡者をで引っぺがしてお切り落とすんじゃ。
Go get him, dearest listeners. You blank that blank and bleep and Klasha. Rip her whatever to effing shreds.
だから放送禁止用語やめろっての。
For the last time, keep your dirty mouth shut on the air. Lick.
ねえ、さっきのお便りコーナーおかしくない？
Hey, did that fan mail segment seem kinda weird to you?
黒い子使ってこの毒が少女地獄ができたんでしょ？
I mean, it's Noir's poison that's causing this Belle's hell, right?
なのにお便りコーナーは白銀の話だった。これってどういうこと？
But the segment was all about Hakugen's past instead. What do we make of that? You're starting to notice the things, Poisonette.
やったー。
They're actually talking about it. That's good. Okay. You could always tell if somebody's been hanging around me if they're starting to notice various, like, plot bits like that. It's something my fiance's got on record, like, multiple times. She was playing, what was it? It's a game I wouldn't mind doing for the channel sometime down the road. I just don't have the, desire to do turn-based stuff right now, and I haven't figured out how I'm going to be doing turn-based stuff in the future. I should actually just start recording a bunch of turn-based stuff and go from there, because I have an idea of what I want to do. It's just going to take effort, and, well, if I don't start working towards that effort-wise, how the heck is it going to happen? But yeah, let's get this going.
記憶
Look, there's a memory.
本当にいいの？
Say, is this really all right?
これって黒いの？
Uh-huh. This is Noir, isn't it?
なんで記憶に？やっぱり黒い子の少女地獄なの？
What's she doing in a memory? Doesn't that make this her hell after all?
混乱してきた。
This is so confusing.
本当に私が天国に行っていいの？
Is it really all right for me to go to the heavenly realm?
いいに決まってる。
Beyond a shadow of a doubt.
姉さんがあんな現世に戻りたくないというなら、僕はできることをするまで。
You yourself said you didn't wish to return to the mortal realm. As such, I am willing to do as I must.
何より姉さんが助けてくれた命だ。誰かを救う前にまず姉さんを救いたい。
This life I hold, I only do because of you, sister. If I am ever to save anyone, I want you to be the
あ
first.
りがとう。
Thank you.
それじゃあ私はあなたの願いを叶えるわ。
Then, in that case, I shall grant your wish.
さすがにこの地獄すべてを浄化できるほど私の思いは強くないかもしれないけれど、あなたのためになら祈れるもの。
Though my will alone has not the strength to purge this hell, I will gladly pray for your sake.
神よ、お願いいたします。
I beg of thee, O Lord, hear my plea.
妹が迷える人々を救済に導けるまで、この苦しみにあふれた世界が完全に浄化できるまで。
Till my young sister has led the lost to salvation, till the anguish of this realm is purified in full.
永遠の時と 人にも勝る力をお与えください。
Grant her the might of countless men, and an eternity with which to wield it. I mean, wish granted. Not a wise wish, but wish granted. Okay. Get you guys out of here. Yeah, so my fiance was playing The Lost Child. Which, those of you that don't know, it's a Switch dungeon RPG. Oh, we're actually going for the wrong ones right there. We gotta go for the corners. Oh, and it looks like there's gonna be, what? 4 corners? 4 areas we're gonna have to explore, probably. Excuse you. There we go. It's a Switch dungeon RPG that's rare. It's rare. Is it good? It's acceptable. It's a lot like discount SMT. You're doing stuff with demons and eldritch beings and so on and so forth, and it's a first-person dungeon crawler. It is discount SMT at the end of the day. It doesn't stand on its own like Digimon Cyber Sleuth does, where Digimon Cyber Sleuth is like the midpoint between Pokemon and SMT. Let's see here. Excuse you guys. There we go. Let's plow through. But it's alright. That being said, circling back to the topic, my fiance was playing it, and she's like, "You're rubbing off on me too much." Like, this one thing that happened in the story, and I was like, "Oh, so that's that?" And she's like, "Yeah, exactly." Basically, it was a moment of bad writing, and she was fully aware of it. Because I do that a lot. I talk about and point out how things are actually bad writing. Why? No matter how many times I purge them. Why do the Belle's hells proliferate still? To make matters worse, the number of soulmates is dwindling as well. Let's head to the living world and die in someone's stead once more. Even if luck brings me another wayward mortal, most two soulmates can do is keep things at bay. Just how long must I keep up this ceaseless routine? I will forfeit my life as often as I must. But that resolve alone will not stem the delusions of others. Oh dear sister, what am I to do? Sister? Who is the sister? It can't be. But it is. She's forgotten. Yeah, actually. Time has a way of doing that. Like I said, if you ain't dying, you ain't living. People aren't meant to survive that long, you know? Especially with how we work as just a species. Okay, let's make our way deeper into this. But yeah, it's... I like the fact that Poisonette's gotten so savvy about how this entire place works, basically. To the point where she's like, no, that's weird. That's not how that's supposed to be right there. What the heck's going on? Kind of thing. Alright, let's make our way deeper. Hopefully some of this ammo I'm picking up will be... Actually, can I...
そういえばあれがあったわね。
Oh, that's a different one. That's a different one. I'm hoping next time we pick up a Deliriant or whatever, we'll get one that's just full of ammunition. Because obviously this is the last stage. I think I mentioned it before, but yeah, save file wise, this was the last save for clearing this stage. We're at endpoint. That being said, even though we're at endpoint, we're also at an episode. And I thought we'd be able to finish it, but like, I'm on record saying a lot of the time, I'm usually wrong. What are we looking at? Oh, that's... Oh, it's their eggs. Okay. Yeah, the eggs that frickin' the Nagas were producing. Yep. Yeah, clashes are just being born. Freaking horrific, grotesque, but we're gonna have to keep going. As we lag horribly. Oh my goodness. It does not like the eggs. That is 100% probably why that one freaking boss fight glitched out. I remember the Naga boss that did glitch out. It's so after popping off eggs. That's something that apparently just kind of breaks things. So it probably was supposed to have the animation of it dying, but it lagged due to the fact that, oh, that one's a target? Okay.
次はこれよ。いいね、やっちゃえ。試してみ。
But yeah, it lagged due to the
もうそろそろ打てなくなっちゃうみたいだけど。
fact that those eggs were probably hatching at the same time. So it just led to it not properly dying. Which is weirdly funny. Upsetting, because you had to go through the... Well, I had to go through the entire stage again. But still funny. Gosh. You are tanky as can be. Doesn't help having the freaking mermaid right there.
今ならいけるんじゃない？次はこれね。今ならいけるんじゃない？
Ooh. That's not nice. Hashtag rude, man. There we go. Pick up some HP.
試してみましょうか。次はこれね。
There we go. Okay. Time to make our way deeper and deeper.
やっぱ時間足りない。
After all, that was a place of our own design and all that. And this seems like the one of our main villainesses design. Yeah, once more, if we didn't pick the male protag, there are no men in this game. Which, hey man, cool. Sure, why not? I like a game that just lets girls be girls, I guess. Just a bunch of girls being girls. You know how it is. Okay. I'll tell you what, guys. It's been an episode, as you can tell. I'm gonna do a sign off here. But if the next bit we're playing through isn't long enough to be an episode for the finale, it's just gonna continue past the sign off and we'll call it good. Obviously, after the ending's said and done, I intend to basically either load an earlier save or just buy the item, the save, and get the Yomi bottle basically and go from there. Save some poisonettes and all that fun stuff. I do intend to do that. But we'll deal with that next episode, and it's been an episode, so I'll talk to y'all then. Ciao, or continue talking right now. Anyways, ciao.